গ্রামীণ ভারত এবং ঈশ্বর শ্রীকৃষ্ণের সহজ সরল বৃন্দাবন লীলায় উদ্বুদ্ধ হয়ে মুম্বাই শহর থেকে 108 কিলোমিটার দূরে মহারাষ্ট্রে ইসকন প্রতিষ্ঠা করেছে বৃন্দাবনের ছোট্ট এক টুকরো রেপ্লিকা গোবর্ধন ইকো ভিলেজ। প্রভু গৌরাঙ্গদাস মহারাজ এই ইকো ভিলেজ প্রতিষ্ঠার অন্যতম একজন স্থপতি। গ্রামীণ ভারত, গোচর্চা, অর্গানিক প্ল্যান্টেশন, অতিথি সেবা, সৌন্দর্যায়ন সব মিলিয়ে গোবর্ধন ইকো ভিলেজ বর্তমান সময়ে গোটা দেশের কাছে একটা দৃষ্টান্ত স্বরূপ। সম্প্রতি প্রভুজি তার কলকাতা সফরে এক একান্ত আলাপচারিতায় মুখোমুখি হয়েছিলেন ক্যালকলিংয়ের। আজ ইকো ভিলেজ নিয়ে সেই আলাপচারিতারই প্রথম পর্ব রইল আপনাদের জন্য।
As we all know, Gauranga Prabhu, you have a very, kind of colorful past. You went to so many things, preaching and other things. But what prompted you to get into this ecotourism? What was the trigger like?
In ISKCON 7 purposes, the founder Srila Prabhupada has given one of the purposes as simple living, high thinking, and also create place of transcendental pastimes. So generally speaking, the Gita speaks about Krishna's life and his teachings, including the Bhagavatam. So Srila Prabhupada wanted a place where we could showcase the beautiful village spirit of Vrindavan, because when people read the books, they want to understand what is the Vrindavan lifestyle. So therefore, this Govardhan Eco Village is named after the most sacred mountain in Vrindavan, Govardhan, Giriraj, around which Krishna's pastimes happen. And therefore here in Govardhan Eco Village, out of the 100 acres, we have reserved 15 acres for recreating a replica of Sri Vrindavan. And Srila Prabhupada originally wanted this in New Vrindavan in West Virginia. And then, as part of that dream, His Holiness Radhanath Swami, he really inspired us to start something here, 108 kilometers away from Mumbai, on the National Highway 8, on the Surat Highway. We have 100 acres and we call it the Govardhan Eco Village. It is currently in what is known as the Palghar district. It's a tribal belt, and the whole idea is how we can provide a platform for the people from the city and from different parts of the world to come and get an authentic experience of an Indian village, but not just the Indian village in terms of physical infrastructure, but also experience the tradition of the ancient Indian and Vedic experience. So we are combining that and try to create some kind of simple city comfort in a village, and that's what the Govardhan Eco Village is. And we are surrounded by more than 25 villages in which we are doing rural development work, and therefore the tourists, they come to have this experience of heart transformation in our place, and they go out and they want to see the actual rural development work happening, and they also help in participating with the rural development work with the villagers around our village.
So basically you have involved the local rural people, and
we are very well integrated with the local rural people. We are teaching them organic farming. We have embarked with the help of BIF in what is known as the Wadi project, where we are actually teaching the villagers how in 1 acre of land they can do horticulture, agriculture, floriculture, and also training them in various kinds of simple village arts so that they have a steady income stream all through the year. And along with that, we train them and their families in the message and the knowledge of the Gita, and also try to transform their whole lifestyle, culture, and create a feeling of deep satisfaction in their own lives.
what would be the number, like how many local people have you involved there?
In all those villages, we have been able to touch so far around 3,000 villages, and basically one of the biggest challenges being faced is unemployment and addiction. And by connecting with the mantra and by connecting with our lifestyle, people are getting the strength of their mind to be able to get a higher taste and overcome these addictions. Along with that, the kind of employment generation which we are providing by training them in various skills and methods is giving them something tangible to invest their energy in, and thus they feel value in investing their valuable time in taking care of their families more responsibly.
So there are basically two tiers. I mean, one is like who are the trainers, and then the other group who actually perform on ground zero.
So basically we have a whole team focused on rural development, and that is cutting across various aspects like number one, organic farming. Number two, we are also helping them with watershed management. Number three, we are helping them with various kinds of skill development. Number four, we are also helping them in healthcare. Number five, we are helping them in all kinds of educational exercises, activities, cutting across from children called Anganwadi scheme all the way till the college level, where we have various kinds of programs for the youth. And then last but not the least, we are also helping all of these villagers in understanding the real value of women empowerment. So many of the village ladies in their free time, they have what is known as Bachat Gad, where a group of ladies come together and they are trained in small skills like paper bag making, pickle making and all those things, and through that they kind of manage to save some amount for their families. So they are also seen as contributing members in their own families. So this is a whole range of various activities which we are performing in our nearby villages. Apart from this, we are also running under the Annamrit scheme distribution of food in the nearby government schools. So we are distributing every single day around 30,000 meals all through the year where the schools are working and opening. This has resulted in a drastic cut down in absenteeism from school, and the children are spending more time in the school getting educated, and the families are also happy that their children have a bright future. After going through the school system, they have a possibility of entering into the colleges also.
So any particular reason for identifying or choosing that particular village? Or?
Well, actually, the journey of this project is right from 1988. From 1988 to 96, we searched for 200 pieces of land, but somehow, as you know, that it's not so easy to get a good piece of land as per our choice and budget. 96 to 2000, we had a piece of land near Pune in a place called Daun. We ran it for 4 years, but then somehow things didn't work out and the people there were not really satisfied, and then we had to sell off that land. And then for 3 years we shifted our cows to someone else's land and again searched for 150, 200 pieces of land, finally purchased this land in 2003. We would have liked to buy a place probably somewhere where the temperatures are more milder, but because of the budgets and everything, we didn't have a choice. And at the same time, we also felt that the most important avenue for rural development we are getting here, because it is not only in rural place, it is in a tribal heartland, plus it is very near the mountains. So from all points of view, it is a place where there is a lot of scope for intervening in the local villages and trying to help improve their conditions. So we kind of became a platform for drawing attention of people from different parts of the world to the actual conditions of how people are living in those villages and trying to make some small difference in their lifestyle.
So within that Govardhan eco village, there are basically two parts. One where you have recreated Vrindavan, and the rest of it is all these activities: education, skill development, healthcare.
So basically within our 100 acres, we have facilities for yoga, Ayurveda. We have facility for pilgrimage in the Vrindavan 12 forests. We have recreated Govindji, Madan Mohan. We have a Govardhan Parvat and we have a Giriraj Parikrama. We have Yamuna Aarti every evening. So all these facilities are there. We have a beautiful Goshala with 75 cows, and we are really taking good care of them. Along with cows, we also have other animals, like many times race horses are sent out to be killed. So we rescue some of those horses, taking care of them, giving them support, treating them with compassion. We have donkeys, we have goats and sheep and all those things also. Along with that, we have an orphanage, Lady Northcote Hindu Orphanage, where we are taking care of more than 60 children. And we have our own in-house organic farming cultivation over 20 acres. In fact, we are the hub for training for all the organic agriculture officers in Maharashtra government. So basically, as part of the organic farming, the agriculture officers of Maharashtra government, they need to be trained every year. So around 50 to 70 of them come every year, and they get to see all techniques of organic farming at one place. We have permanent raised bed technique, intercropping, we have mulching, we have various kinds of fertilizers and insecticides being made called Jivamrita, made with cow dung and cow urine. All of that is showcased under one roof. And they also guided us in doing the rainwater harvesting tank. So we have a 10 million liters rainwater harvesting tank. When we did the hydrogeological survey with the help of Aqua Dam from Pune, so first we identified the place where water which comes during rainy season can be conserved, and then that can be used for all of our nearby irrigation surrounding that property. So these are some of the ways in which we are trying to integrate organic farming.